we understand, and to know, okay, this is what the short film is all about. But there has been time from last 10-20 years where most of the time the short films were into film festivals or theaters. That's where it was projected. So any of you have been to film festivals? If you can put it on the chat. If you have attended, please just mention as yes.
No, sir.
No? No one?
No, sir.
Okay. No worries. But see, that's one thing that I would suggest you guys
to
do.
सर अभी
You're taking part. Okay.
सर अभी भी आया एक, मैं उसमें पार्ट लूंगा, अभी लिया नहीं, इसलिए यही देखना है.
Definitely. So that's a good point. You see, something that आपको film festival is something that you have to attend. तो attend करोगे, then you will understand, कि what happens in film festival, what kind of content people are making, right? So that's what you will figure out there. Okay. So
yes, sir.
That was the
so by the way, I am from Odisha.
Odisha. Okay. Good
yes,
to know.
Sir, my institute is ZICA, Z-I-C-A. Z Institute. सीख रहा हूँ, वहीं से सीख रहा हूँ सर.
Okay, that's good. Then I think surely all of your projects I'll be seeing, post this session you can connect and share your projects with me.
Yes, sir.
Review it as well.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Right. So coming back to the topic, film festival is definitely one thing you should attend and see what kind of content is coming. Not just regional film festivals, but also international film festivals, because that's where you get exposed to a lot more content. Right. But these are some of the old techniques. But now with the formation of so many online distribution platforms, I will not name here because those names are there in the next slides. But yes, of course, there are these kind of platforms that are available now, streaming services that are there, that has completely transformed the landscape. Now, and all the short films that you're trying to make, since there are so many platforms, it has become more accessible. Of course, some of them are giving it for free. Some of them are giving it at subscription level. Some of them are giving it at per usage kind of a package also. So that depends on the streaming service or the platform distributor who is trying to give the content to you, right? So these are the new evolution that has come into the short film distribution, and from film festivals to the OTT screenings these days, right? So with this, to understand what the new techniques are, we are going to get into the next slides and figure out, okay, what are the current techniques that are there in the market and the trends that people are following, and should be following to get to the next level of filmmaking. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yes, thank you. So one of the key aspects of the key aspects is to understand the online distribution, right? So now you can see some of the names here as well. So we have YouTube, Hotstar, Sony Live, Vote, Shortfundly, whose webinar we are attending, Pocket Film, Z5, etc., who have opened up superb opportunities for filmmakers, to exhibit their talent completely. And see, the advantage is that if you're talented enough and you have a very good content, today your content can reach a global audience also, not just within the country, right? That's the beauty of these kind of OTT streaming service platforms, right? But to get into that and to go to that global level of wide world range audience, you need to have a good content with you as well. That's one of the key trends that you need to follow, right? So you might make content only for film festivals, or maybe you might make only for your let's say, for example, your school or colleges where you are attending the workshops or the courses, right, to screen there. But think from a bigger perspective, that if you could spend maybe 10 days more or 20 days more, and you come up with a content which is beautiful enough to put into platforms like Shortfundly, right, where they can take it up to bigger markets. So that's something you need to think of, right? Not just putting your picture into film festivals. So this is one of the key trends that is going in the market, which all of you should follow, right? Second, one of the key techniques that people are using is, the technology point of view is not going with the traditional cameras or the video cameras that, we regularly go. But, these days, a lot of filmmakers are getting into the habit of using phones, right? Of course, 85 to 90% of them are using the iPhones, definitely because of the cinematic experience and the output that comes out of it. But of course, there are some of them who are using some other phones with good camera qualities. But ultimately, the point I'm trying to make is using phones itself, they're creating such beautiful content, right? So you should not say that, okay, I need so much of expense, so much of budget, to arrange a video camera, to arrange a cinematographer. No, if you are passionate about the project that you want to do, and you feel that the beauty can come from a phone itself, experiment it. See, I'm not saying that it can be the final output, but at least try, because it is not going to cost you anything, right? So try that, with the zero budget of using your own phone, come up with that output, editing do the wonders, and see if that itself is good enough to be put into the OTT platforms, right? So next, so the next key aspect is about the social medias. So of course, earlier, as I said, right, we used to go to film festivals or theaters to do the screening and projections, or in our film schools where we used to make our projects and submit. But nowadays, what has happened is you're making a short film and you are making a cover video of it also, like in the form of a reel, or shorts or stories, where you put those kind of videos onto these bigger platforms like Instagram, YouTube, etc., where you put these shorts and make people intrigued, or want to see the full content, right? So that's something that people have started using as a very good technique. Like you create captivating stories for these platforms, and the uniqueness of this is that if they feel the content is good enough in that short video or the reel, right, the link itself will drive them to see the entire content. So that's something we have to start thinking from the marketing perspective. So this is the key element and the technique, and the trend which is going on, where from a marketing and promotion perspective, utilizing social media platforms. Of course, if you have the money, you can go with the paid ones, but if not, go with a good content which can be viral enough related to your particular short films also, right? The next one is innovative storytelling. Of course, this is something, a technique which has been there from generations, right? It's not something new. So when it comes to innovative storytelling, there are ways for you to understand, okay, what are the innovative ways where you can try to bring in your stories. So um, you have this non-linear way of telling a story, right? Where, like there is jumps from one timeline to the other. Then there is abstract ideas. Then there is unconventional plot lines. So when I say this, can anyone think of an idea? Like any movie that you have seen and you feel that it was quite innovative. It was not like a regular storytelling. Any movie that you think of.
KGF.
Okay. So KGF, why do you say? Was it because of the timeline jumps from one timeline to another?
Yeah, timeline jumps, and also comparing chapter 2 and chapter 3. Chapter 3 is a prequel, not a sequel like that.
Okay. So here the beauty of KGF is that the storytelling is not specific to just one movie, right? It's a combination of all three movies, which goes in a different non-linear way. That's the advantage, beauty of KGF. Any other? That's a very good point. Any other point or movie that anybody else would like to highlight? No.
सर
Okay. So
क्वेश्चन
let
फिर
me
से
come
थोड़ा
some.
बोल सकते हैं सर, क्या था?
हाँ, श्योर. So इनोवेटिव स्टोरी टेलिंग में आपको कौन सा वाला लगता है कि कोई मूवी का एग्जांपल जो आप बता सकते हैं?
आई वुड से 3 इडियट्स, बिकॉज इसमें ज्यादा वो रियल लाइफ को ले रखा है.
ओके.
जो हो रहा था रियल लाइफ को ले रखा है, उसका स्टोरी बहुत
So you
अच्छा
can
है.
say like little unconventional, but it a realistic, but little unconventional plot line.
Yes.
Okay. That's a good one. Anybody else?
So there's a short film in YouTube by Last Short Films by Royal State.
Okay.
Starring Tiska Chopra.
Okay.
The movie was named Chutney.
Okay.
That movie was a little innovative.
Okay. So tell me, why did you feel it was innovative? Why was it different from other short films or films that you have seen? Just in a one line, tell me why do you feel it was different?
So according to the acting perspective, Kiska Chopra did good, but actually the story plotline was better. Actually, the story was that she was trying to protect her husband.
Okay.
There was one lady, she was trying to protect her husband,
Okay.
and it was a little bit a mystery.
Okay. Why that was happening? Good. That's an interesting point to add. I can see in the chat, Pavitra mentioning why Kattappa killed Bahubali. I think for 2 years everybody were wondering in the entire country why that was happening. But that's a very innovative way of storytelling. That there were people who were so intrigued and waiting for the second part to come, and that's why it became such a big success. Also, that's a good point. Even Adipurush for that matter, right? Bringing in content like that. Yes. Now, the previous point that I was trying to make, right, from the social media perspective, how many, or rather, not how many, I should say, all of you create content for your Instagram? Are all of you reel makers, content creators?
No, sir, trying to make, but
Okay.
it's still a noob.
Okay. But I think, I think you guys, if you're looking to become filmmakers, or at least to start with a short film project, experimenting on Instagram is something which is very important, right? I think that's something you should definitely try out. Ashish is trying to say something. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. I think Dakshinamurthy is trying to say something.
ஹலோ சார், வணக்கம் சார்.
Yes.
நான் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
சொல்லுங்க.
திருப்பூர் மாவட்டம் சார்.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
மீட்டிங் தான் பார்த்தேன் சார். சரி, ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்க அப்படின்னு என்ன போயிட்டுருக்குன்னு தெரியல. சரி, நான் வாட்ச் பண்ணுறேன் சார். அப்போ நான் பேசுகிறேங்க.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Thank you. Okay. So next,
Sir, can you please
trend.
translate?
Sorry.
Sir, can you please translate? We don't know.
No worries. No. He was just telling me he just joined and came to know about this webinar just yesterday. So he'd like to go through the topic and then ask more questions. That's what he
Okay,
was
sir.
trying
Thank
to
you,
do.
sir. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
no worries.
சரி கொஞ்சம் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணு.
Cool.
எனக்கு
Okay.
சத்தம்
So the
கேட்கும்
next,
அப்படியே.
trend which
அப்படியே சத்தம்
has
கேட்கும்.
started, especially including,
இல்ல அது
in the
க்ளோஸ்
recent,
பண்ணு.
I would not say
தண்ணி
just
போட்டு
short
க்ளோஸ்
filmmaking,
பண்ணி விடு.
but across all type of content creation is diversity and inclusion, right? So this is a very important topic that has come in, right from when we talk about diversity, gender-based content, LGBTQ kind of content, which comes in inclusions, right? And I would say environmental also for that example, or social impact kind of filmmaking, right? This is something that is coming up quite well in the last, I would say, 10 years, or less than 10 years actually, because earlier people used to make this kind of contents, but it was very rare. But now a lot of people have started experimenting with these kind of subjects, and it's good because under this category there are a lot of subjects which is there to be explored. There are a lot of stories which you can hear, right? You may know people who come into this category of being diversified, being inclusive or not. So listen to those stories, right? And see, can you try to bring that person's story onto the screen and try to tell their story to a bigger audience, and see, to understand, can you make an impact for people like that person who are going through a similar situation, right? Even for example, tackle any social issues. Simple example I would say is, there are traffic issues in your city. Okay, for example, there are a lot of accidents that is happening. You know which area those accidents are happening. Go to that area, shoot what is happening, what are the issues, talk to the pedestrians, talk to the motorcyclists, talk to the car owners, What are the issues they are facing? You can talk to a traffic police also and take their inputs to see what is their perspective compared to the people who are on the road. So bring that story together and convey a message through that particular cause, of a short film making, so that you can tell both sides of the stories. And maybe the issue could be something else also, but try to bring that story out, right? This is just one example I'm trying to tell you, but there are lakhs, I will not say millions of stories that are there in the market, which if you just walk around, right? Don't go on a bike, don't go in car, just walk around in the evening for some time. You can 100% be assured that there will be 10 stories that you can come across and see. Okay. Right? Okay, Ashish says, I don't want to work out on Instagram. Of course, that's a personal choice, but that's very good. And it's totally your choice. There's no restriction that you have to mandatorily do it. There are lot many other platforms which, you can put your content on. That's totally fine. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah. So these are something which are already there, which you are aware, but it's an important, technique that should be there in your short films. Like for example, animation and special effects. If it is needed, if your topic is something, right, where animation and special effects needed, utilize it. But it's a good way to, try to tell your story, with making it little, fantasy oriented. If it goes to animation and special effects, right, you can try that also. One of the most important thing which you can definitely try is documentary shots. That's what I was trying to tell you, exploring real stories, right? Walk around, see what is happening in your area. Maybe if you're near a forest, figure out what is happening in the forest. Identify, okay, what animals or what birds are going in extinction. Make a documentary of it. Real stories always make a good impact. And the beauty of documentaries is that when you try to bring the story together and give a personal touch to it, right, it becomes a story of every individual house. Now, example, do you know the recent documentary movie which won an Oscar? Can somebody tell me? An Indian documentary movie which won an Oscar?
Yeah, so that elephant one.
Exactly, the elephant whisperers.
Whispers, yes, the elephant whisper.
Exactly. So see, that's a very beautiful story, like coming from the story of elephants and the maots who are there to speak for the elephant who can't speak for itself, and how they raise that elephants, right? So that's something you have to try to bring in stories like that. That's what I'm trying to make a point, making people aware of these kind of important social and environmental issues from through these documentaries. Okay. Then there are something called hybrid shots. Hybrid shots are basically, live action kind of movies where you have both animation as well as the real persons. And it can be like a mix of old footage and a new footage. Maybe 20 years back, somebody had taken a footage in the old cameras, and you are trying to shoot something new and trying to bring a story together. Fine. And some of them don't fit in one category. Like, it can't be just a documentary. It can't be just an animation movie. It can be a mix of two or three genres as such. That's what hybrid short films are all about. But hybrid short films, I would be very open that it can be expensive also if there is a possibility, right? And one of the biggest trends that is there, which has been there for a long, long time, which I say you should go and attend, is the short film festivals. Like, either you go there, if you don't have content, no problem, but go there to see others' content. What is happening there? And if you yourself can showcase your content, very good, right? And try to connect with the market there, like other directors, other writers, other actors. You will come to know a lot of techniques that they have used, which you can help to understand, right? And if possible, right, you can go for your regional film festivals. Try to go for international festival which happens in Goa, Kerala, Mumbai, Chennai, and all those places.
सर अभी
And
पुणे में होने वाला है सर.
Exactly, पुणे में होने वाला है, right? So these festivals are very important because आपको industry connects भी मिलेगा. You will be able to meet the people from the industry. You will meet people like you who are upcoming
சத்தம் கேட்குது.
talents. who are showcasing their content, or maybe they have stories and they want to put it there, right? So you can collaborate together and work on a project also, right? Yeah, Ashish, you have raised your hand. Go ahead.
க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுறா ஏன்டா படுத்துற
You wanted to say something, Ashish?
இல்லைடா அவங்க அசிங்கம் பண்ண தண்ணிக்குள்ள இருக்கான் சரி க்ளோஸ்
Okay,
பண்ணல
no, I think. Okay,
அதான்
Selvam, next
இருக்கல.
slide, please. Right. So earlier I mentioned about phones being used for making movies, right? So these are some of the global movies that were shot on phones. In fact, Snow's Team Iron is something that was shot by Zack Snyder. So Zack Snyder is somebody who who made the movie The Justice League 300 and many other big movies, right? So he, during the COVID time, he wanted to do something, and not be just idle. So that's why he made that movie. In fact, most of the movies you see here are, around that period, but some movies are into the 2016, 2018 phase also. And some of them were shot in iPhones with the good cameras, but some were also shot in different phones as well. But there are examples where globally also people have used phones to make short films, right? And not just there, even here also some, in one of the industries I just took as an example, right? The next slide I can just show you. There are some four movies which have been shot on, phones as well. So these are some Tamil movies that were shot on phone. So Viduthalai, some of them were forced, way of using the phone, because during the COVID, most of the shots were done, but some were pending, and they had no choice because there were no cameramen wanting to come out and do, and then they had to do it on the phone and finish the movie, because of budget issues and a lot of other issues. And of course, lockdown, with the name itself, that it was done during the lockdown as an experiment. And other two movies were also done, around that phase, to make sure that there was some content that they wanted to tell the story and put in front of the screen, right? Now, okay, see, phone is something that I would say go ahead and start using to make small stories out of it. No problem. But today's biggest technology that has arrived recently in the market is something that you should definitely explore. I'm sure Selvam will talk more on it, but I'll just introduce that topic here so you can, think through and also hear what Selvam has to say and go ahead and read more about it. So the next slide is what is about the virtual reality. The VR's potential in short filmmaking, right? So I know that it's expensive because we have to buy the headgear and experiment on it to understand how the story has been told. So, but then the beauty of it is not many people are doing it, especially in our country, right? So you can be one of the front runners of getting content into the VR system. So it can be very immersive storytelling, and best part is it can be very engaging also because it is interactive, right? And the great visualization and also the data that is there in the VR, you can experiment with that. You can explore a lot with the VR set as well, right? So it's not just storytelling about just one story and telling. You can make the crowd engage also. Like, in between suddenly, let's say you're putting a social cause kind of a documentary, right? And you want to ask a question to the audience during the documentary itself. You can put the question and ask them to answer in that front. So basically you're taking a survey also parallelly, right? So that's the beauty of the VR technology that has come up, and somewhere I am sure that we all will go into the phase where slowly we'll start using that more and more. Of course, when the prices come down in India, but the content would be expected to come more and more on the VR very soon. Definitely abroad, it has kick-started already, but India, I'm sure, will not be very far behind. Definitely in the next 2-3 years, we will also start seeing that movement towards the VR content. But it is definitely important that all of you should know and go through how the content is made in VR, what kind of content can be made, how it can be made interactive, what kind of stories you can tell in the VR content technology. So that's something you can start learning from now itself. Okay, and now coming to the last part, so here I just don't want to conclude just what is there. See, conclusion is not just about this is what needs to be done, this is how you need to follow. Everything is experimental, and especially in the media and entertainment industry, it is very much experimental. All the big producers, all the big actors, all the big directors, You don't see them, okay, this is what the technique is, this is what the trend is, I will do only this. No, sometimes they go beyond that also. But knowing what is currently there in the market is something very important. You need to know the, storytelling, you need to know the technology, you need to understand your audience also, what type of audiences you want to engage, right? And I can guarantee one thing, that always the content and the technology, the storytelling style, even the audience likes and dislikes will also keep changing. It is always dynamic. You need to change based on what the current industry requirements, right? And very very important thing, start with film festivals, but ensure that you are able to put your content on OTT platforms. And we are lucky that we are having platforms like Shortfundly, where they tie up with such great content creators and bring the content onto the platform, right? And give a revenue share kind of a thing, a lot of other options which he will explain further. But you need to start utilizing it, because content what you create should not go idle and sit somewhere, right? Okay, I made it was put on one of the platforms and it is there. No. How can you take back the money that you put into the short film that you're making or the documentary you're making, right? You need to think from that perspective also. That is why platforms like Shortfundly are so important, to experiment and bring the content onto the platform, right? And what I would like to say at the end is, the feature films and the short films, the durations, everything, the trends and techniques, what we discuss has to be followed. But very important thing is, short film is the fundamental procedure to become a filmmaker. You can't make a film directly, no producer will give you money. You need to at least make 2 to 3 good short films, to go to the bigger screen. So the foundation is always short films, right? And the bottom line is, that is the only procedure for you to become a future filmmaker. So start experimenting, bring your ideas, become writers. There are a lot of screenwriting tools which is there, free tools, where you can put your script together, your screenplay together, your storyboard together, and from there you can start working on your short films, make those short films, put into OTT streaming platforms, and then once you become successful there, then you push, jump to the bigger screen. So that's how the procedure has to be. I hope this is clear to everybody. Any questions?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Okay. I hope it was informative to everybody.
Yes, sir.
What about others? I'm just hearing from Uttam.
Yeah, so I'm just sharing. So actually, the session is not going to end. I'll take
Yes,
the
yes.
next part. So I'll share the contact details from Generation 360. Then we'll continuously discuss more items in the session. So feel free, please stay on this call, and we'll continue to discuss more topics on this one, and also we'll take up a further Q&A by the end of the session. Okay. And thanks for your active participation, and also it was a very insightful and interesting session. And thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am looking forward. My contact is put. So anybody who's interested to connect with me individually, Selvam has already shared my details. Please go ahead and connect with me separately. I will wait for the Q&A at the end. Selvam, you can take over. Thank you so much.
Yes, sure, sure. So I would share my
Sir,
slide.
can we get this copy of this presentation?
Yes, by end of this session, we are just making this as a recording, right? We will share it on our YouTube channel, and we'll share the entire presentation links as well as this video by end of the session. Is that okay? Um, I hope I answered the question.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
Cool, fine. So let's move on. At the same speed, I'm trying to wrap it up, and also I'll try to share some valuable data and insights from the industry. So, um, thanks for your valuable time and spending on this weekend. And let me quickly jump into the introduction. So, I have 17 plus years of video and brand video advertising. I just worked and grew up in the ad tech environment. I got 2 patents and also worked as an entire journey of the product development. And after that, I jumped into Shortfundly and started in 2015. And to this topic, so we are just trying to cover this core area. So how filmmakers should approach OTT marketplace like Shortfundly or other OTT platforms for screening. The first question get answered through this session, and the second question, it's like a Q&A type of slides I have, but I'm trying to make it very narrative with to this context. Okay, and right, the second question is like how the physical screening platforms are available, and also what are the startups available in India and globally, so that you can get connected. And let's say when you trying to do a physical screening for your short films, what are the platforms you can engage? That's the second thing I would like to cover. And third one, what are the promotion techniques you can use for your physical or virtual screening to bring audience, right? So similar, you just take this example also, like we are open up this session or a event in different forums to attend this live webinar, and we are slowly connecting audience. We'll also slowly connecting registration. So how do you can make use of such platforms, physical or screening platforms to you to get engaged, right? So those type of techniques and promotion techniques what we used, and we'll also suggest to all other filmmakers. Those lessons and experience will get shared over here. And finally, what are the text tools that we can use it for physical and virtual screening? So these are the core topics. I believe it's going to be very power packed session with some demos as well as some tools car demo. We will do it here. By end of the session, we will definitely answer all your queries within the tools we show the demo, or if you have any other suggestion that I missed over the session, that's also we can share it over the this presentation. So how you can approach a OTT platform like Shortfundly or any other OTT, right? In the market, you can find out MX Player, Hangama Play, Woot. There are plenty of players are there in the market, especially a lot of startups also coming up in the OTT space. So before you actually approach them for a screening, you need to have some celebrity bites so that you can engage them. Okay, I have some interesting value add that I can bring into your plate, that you can engage my content to your audience, right? Every OTT has their own subscribers, viewers, audience profiles, right? So if you create a perfect material for your screening, right, either you can share it on a social media and tag those OTTs. You can go with a collab with them in social medias and try to get a ticket sale through the OTT audience, right? So even Shortfundly is doing a ticket sale for the physical and virtual screening. And also this will bring your visibility for your content, either a content release, or it will also generate a revenue, right? The purpose of this screening is to bring visibility in the audience that this particular content is streaming now on a particular OTT. And also it will have a, if you call it like non-exclusive release, you will go into streaming it on multiple OTTs platform. And also the screening will generate an additional revenue through ticket sale. So every action as a content creator, so you are doing your good job, right? So you make the content and engage with the audience with a good storytelling techniques, but someone from the team has to come up with the getting an ROI from the content. So as you promised to your producer, like, hey, I done with the film, I'll do these steps, like participate in festivals, getting into OTT releases, and also physical screening or online screening to generate revenue. So you can plan your release profiles and get a better ROI approach, right? So that the producers will get into a confidence about your pitch. So this is not like a current scenario of physical screening. We'll also give you a suggestion that how do you approach a production house or a producers to give you a better pitch for your content making, right? And obviously subtitles are mandatory when you do a physical screening or a virtual screening, so that you can reach a global audience, right? Because yes, your story could be a very native story, but you need to keep, these are the very basic essential item that really help you to bring the other side people get noticed and get involved in your work and the projects. Okay, and what are the consistent techniques that you should follow to get amplify your screening event, right? So you can publish a blog post, articles in social medias and other forums. So these are all very generic things, but you can additionally do we just give this as a reminders that these are all the options available, but additionally you need to bring, you can ask a OTT platform, say okay, you do a ticket selling and get an audience for my screening, why don't you give a discount code so that I can even promote more as a marketing campaign, right? And let's say you committed them with the OTT release plus a screening, you can ask for a discount in the OTT release also. Even Shortfundly is supporting such things actually. So if you do a OTT ka release plus screening, we will combine that, and also we will help you with a better pricing in terms of reach, as well as we'll support both screening as well as OTT release. So it's like a combo for you to engage with the OTTs, right? But not all of the OTTs are giving a physical screening. Some of them are directly download and release it and they move on, and the rest of them are like uh, and the evolving startups or evolving media platforms will definitely start supporting all aspect of filmmaking. So what is the benefit of attending this screening, right? So that I would like to definitely stress out here. So you can do a perfect networking with other filmmakers, right? If you're doing your own film screening, that's a different story. That we can definitely discuss by end of this thing. But let's say you combine with 2-3 films, right? Short film 1, short film 2, short film 3. For example, 1.5 hours or 2 hours screening. Then first short films team will come there. Second short film team will come there. Third short film team will come there. You can get networking first level. At the same time, you can do a filmmaking Q&A, right? Okay, why you do shot this film in this way, or let's say if you change the climax of this script, what you could do an alternative for this climax alone. So you can get a very various interesting questions from audience or other fellow aspiring filmmakers like you and me, right? As an audience we can ask some questions, and also as a content creators they'll ask even more questions, right? Because they know the techniques that why you choose. Might be they think like, okay, you're running out of budget, that's why you conclude in this way. It could be a very funny conversation, or it could be a very protective conversation that you can keep improvising your film screening even you go into a festival event. So that's a very great value add that you can attend a film screening. And the film screening, the filmmaking team nowadays, there are a lot of efforts involved. Yes, there is a pre-production, post-production, right? Also you need to bring some members in your team. That we always suggest you just bring some marketing team for your content, PR and content promotional material designers and team. You can make use of your existing editors to do it, or else you can engage some promo material creators, like it could be an influencer, help you to promote your content, take a one video from him and make use of your event as well as your OTT release promotion. And also you can partner with festivals events for screening. And some festivals will only focus on their entries, but most of them are trying to engage the interesting and award winning content. Okay, why don't you come and screen your content in our festival event, so that most of the people are anyway filmmakers, celebrities, artists, creative talents are coming over there in the festival. Like Jay said, most of the festivals are engaging screening, so we do support, and Shortfundly even do support a short film screening. So in our case we just noticed a lot of filmmakers are doing a profile building, as well as some of them are doing a return on investment from my content, right? So both the cases we are handling it in a day in day out. So you should clearly communicate to the other party that okay, I am doing for this purpose, or I am doing purely for an ROI purpose, right? So that makes really helpful for the other side to make understand and customize the solutions to fit into your requirement. And even before you start the content or after the release, you just need to be continuously engaging with social medias to make your hashtags for your content, to get it notified with the social medias. So hashtags is a very good thing. And also there are a lot of online platforms available for physical ticket screening uh, as well as online ticket screening. So partner with them with screening tickets. That's tickets will help you to generate revenue. And even Shortfundly, we are partnered with a very hyper local film club. That film club name is FC Film Club in Chennai. We every month we are organizing a very hyper local film club meetup that everyone can come and showcase. And we do not all the films get screening, but we do screen 10 short films back to back with a Q&A, and we'll have a very interactive sessions with them, and we conduct some quiz polls like how actively they are watching the content, right? Because sometimes if you do a screening, the people are engaging with Instagrams. So we do make it very interactive, or very content is very interactive. And also we'll help with some artists and influencers to come and engage their audience. The influencers promoting these type of events to their audience, so that the screening event get promoted and elevated to the next level. So these are all Shortfundly alone will do screening, and also will support with our partners to do a screening in different cities actually. As I said, there are a lot of known. If you look at these platforms list, these are all well known to us as you are filmmaker or aspiring filmmaker. You get to know about Eventbrite, Book My Show, all events. So these are global players that all started selling a physical or virtual screening and online ticket sale. But apart from that, I am giving another example of some particular startups that you can engage. So these startups are very particular in terms of ticket selling, and also they will help you in a ticket selling marketing actually. So for example, so these are all the different startups. Cosmo Feed, Razorpay, Ticket is Good Show. Good Show is from Chennai, and Ticket is from Coimbatore. Cosmo Feed is from Delhi NCR. So these guys are they launch a payment platform. At the same time, they are also trying to give content creators to sell their workshop ticket sale, screening car ticket sale. All the things are doable through this. So Razorpay, as everyone knows, it's a payment gateway, but you can still selling your screening car tickets over there also. End of the day, you're going to collect the ticket fees, but they do have every platform. They have their own um, KYC formalities. They have their own rules and restrictions, but you can upfrontly say your requirement and get engage with them. Even if you look at Shortfundly is open up the screening car booking, so you can engage with our pages, so that you can see if you have a requirement, you can directly contact us on the screening page. We'll help you on scheduling these screenings actually. So I'll share it within this chat so that everybody get to know about it. And also we will answer all the queries. I think new questions are coming up. We will answer it by end of the session. Please stay connected with us. Yes, so compared to regular ticketing platform, you don't get an in-personal connect or a customer support, right, with the existing ticketing platforms. But I would suggest, or if you notice these platforms, you can get a one-on-one call with them. For example, if you have a hundreds contact, you need to send them one by one. That is not really required. This ticketing selling platform help you to import all your contacts and sell your tickets, right? So that you will get a one level of automation where you can invite all of them to your physical or virtual screening through their platform, right? The managing your screening event, you can do it through individual as well as you can partner with Shortfundly kind of a platform, then Generation 360 kind of platforms, we do support. We do partner with different film institute, visual communication colleges. We took colleges space, and we'll do a private screening, and we do community based screening things. These are all happening right now in the market, so make use of it and stay connected with us to get the update. So how do we get the updates? Please follow all the social media platforms, so that we'll keep sharing our screening update, film festivals events update, all the things are what is the next films we are going to screen it, all the things are who is the next partner event that we are going to engage with, all the things are actively available in our social media. So stay connected and get updated from that. And these are some promotion techniques that increase your physical screening visibility. So you can increase your you can create a promotional flyers, and you can set up a local trade fair. You just set up a booth. But you can ask another question like, sir, these are all like a very big budget films can do that, but how a small budget movie makers that we can leverage all these things. So we are just giving this as a uh, global best practices that any filmmaking team can leverage, because you might missed out when you think, and we can work out on that part of your physical or virtual screening, right? We're just giving all the best practices and the industry trends, okay, that how globally filmmakers are approaching this screening. So you might think very first level, okay, I do everything promotion players things, I'll put it on WhatsApp group or in a Facebook groups, put it in my stories, or you can partner with some different WhatsApp channels nowadays. Telegram channels and WhatsApp channels are very active, right? You can invite people through sharing in the channels also. So that's why we mention as a local media, right? You can reach out to local cine reviews of bloggers, bloggers, guest writers. Then you can ask them to share your posters in their WhatsApp channel or a Telegram channel. So these are all very hyper local. You don't need to spend advertising budget on Facebook or Instagram. So even a very small budget, you can engage those content creators, right? So it's still affordable, and if you're not thinking of it, take this as an input and work on it as part of your plan. And also you can tie up with the local preview theaters. So local preview theaters can be used for feature films, but also you can leverage even Shortfundly is partnered with local preview theaters in Chennai, Bangalore, and Coimbatore. So tier 1, tier 2 metro cities we are partnered with, and we are also inviting YouTubers, bloggers to cover that particular event show, right? Because it has to be, we need to put some effort in the PR so that your screening will be get elevated to the next level. It has to be covered with some YouTubers, influencers, so that people get to know about you have done so much of effort to make your content available in the internet, right? So these are the things that we used to suggest to all our filmmakers who are all coming and joining with us. And let me go through it. Hi, for the new joinees, please stay in connect. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and ask it by end of the session. So we are almost covering all the good stuff here. And also you can use, as I said, okay, you start doing blogging about your screening event, but what are the platforms available there for you to engage, right? I'll show you some quick live example. So far it's very presentation things, but I can definitely help you with some interesting live demos that we actively. Shortfundly is using. We have some small number of followers, but in actively we are just using this platform for publishing our content, and also we will engage our updates, Shortfundly ka product updates, or if we partner with someone in the webinars ka event, that's also we are publishing here. So I'll just quickly help you with an article generation, because you need to hire a content writer, right, to publish such articles. How you can leverage in a chat GPT as well as this type of a publishing tool to publicize your event update, right? So I'll just, you can create your profile. I'll just do a simple logout and try to show you very simple example of how we can use these type of, and these are all very much free to use tools, and it has a good SEO effort actually. So that also I can help you with, how it will help you with your SEO, so that you can reach, not only post to reach, this also give you a very good analytic stats. Okay, so you, how many people are total view your content, how many of them are reading it, so you can consistently watch, right? It's not about just a it's not like a junk thing you can publish it and you move on. So you need to get very analytical data approach, that you can continuously invest your time and effort for your current project as well as upcoming project, right? You can plan it better. That's the point I'm trying to make. So I'll just try to write an article in this thing, and I'm trying to use a chat GPT here. I think we are reaches the time, but hope everyone is okay to continue the session for another 15-20 minutes. Yes, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes, okay. So here I am just trying to create a new article, that how you can generate in the using ChatGPT, right? So here we are trying to write it best ranking on Google. So Shortfundly OTT marketplace, short film screening event in Chennai by Feb, or I could say March first week. So you just give this topic to this ChatGPT, and it will narrate a story for you. It will give you a bunch of content. You can obviously mm, you can edit and make it work for your content, but this will give you a overall output, right? You can, in no time you can create a content with these tools. So uh, we just create one more topic, like an announcement. For example, you can create a Shortfundly OTT marketplace helps in short film screening at Chennai. So this is also one more example that you can quickly generate. What are the different topics? It will help you to different content. It won't give you the same type of a content. That's why I give you one more example in this. So I just make it as an announcement post, like Shortfundly is ready for OTT marketplace is ready for short film screening in Chennai. Then I'll publicize this in the as an article, and also I will do proper means not me, my entire team will do a sit and do a proper SEO for this article, so that it will get ranked better. Okay, so this is how. So we're just not like a media platform. We are providing a tech solution for this article, tech platform to help filmmakers to engage in real time. Okay, so Shortfundly OTTs will help and doing all these things. It will be perfectly ready to publicize, and also you can link your booking, right? For you can, by end of the session, for booking, for example, if you are trying to publicize your booking, film screening booking, then you can include your call to action here, which means the landing page where you can book. Sorry guys, 1 minute. For booking short film screening, check it out. I think someone is trying to join. Yes, so for short film booking screening, check it out. this page, right? So there is a screening booking option is available there. So we just use these things and we are good to go, right? So we just publicize this. And what are the topics you can add, right? So how people will discover things. So is a Shortfundly is a OTT marketplace. We tag it OTT and OTT platform, and also short films, yes, and short film screening. So this also we can add, or screening in Chennai. So you can target these topics in hyperlocal, or you can keep it very generic, and you can straight away publish this article, and it's automatically get published at no time, and it's completely free, and Google will index because you mentioned this with the proper topics, right? So whenever people are getting discover these tags, so for example, if somebody trying to search for OTT platform, and these platforms already have a followers, and really a lot of people are submitting stories for this, if people are following that, they will get a notification on that about your article. So these are all organic ways you can reach, curate your events. Okay, so this is one type of blogging platform available. There are a lot of tools are available, but this way you can definitely get this type of analytic information, so that you can see and better optimize your content basically. And for example, now I just go in deeper into some technical things. So let's say we publicize these things, and there is an option to edit, go to the story settings, where you can add an SEO effort, right? In SEO you have to put a proper title and description, so that it will get better rank in the uh, Google ka search results. So let me go to search the short film screening, right? So we are just using some more tech tools or extensions to see the traffic. So short film screening in India ka geo, no one is particularly searching, and there is no volumes here. You can search for film screening event or film screening. Still you can see, is there any good scope? No. So there are technical challenges were there to find out some good what do you call the proper keywords that you can uh, manage, so that then only your content get means your article get visible in the online. But this is only for the search results of India. You can change it for United States. For example, if you are doing an uh, overseas thing, then that also you can search this, that will give you different search results. So here also it's not showing anything. Maybe we can try other invitation or a news film screening near me, or a film festivals events screening near me. Here, film screening near me has a good amount of search results in a month. These are all monthly traffic, and this word you can keep it in your article ka title. Okay, and also you can write it for your proper description. It should be below 150 characters. That's also you can save it, right? For a time elaboration, I can keep it in very simple. So if people are searching in this particular topic, your article will get displayed over here. You will get to know about they will get to know about your particular event, then it will bring a scope. So it's not like don't blindly do anything. Doing a proper analytics, proper planning, then do all work on all these things. That the entire Shortfundly team is as a digital expert team working here, and we'll all publicizing articles, content day in day out. We are helping other filmmakers to get started and engage with us actually. So this is one thing that you can definitely check it out. And also um, uh, sorry, and also I can share you more number of information related to ChatGPT and all. And also we put a lot of news updates in our LinkedIn profile, that you can follow our newsletters. And also if some screening that you want to feature in uh, our subscription newsletters, we will also happy to do. We will validate your screening event and will publish as a guest article that all these subscribers and fan followers will get to know about your screening event. That's also you can follow and make use of it. Okay, so these are all the different ways you can engage with real OTTs platforms and get engage your event. There are other tools also available. You can engage Quora and Substack, Beehive. These are all different tools that is available, and you can do a similar kind of a post for your event. Also, you can partner with other different OTTs, newsletters, and publicize about your event. So these are all not the free one. So there are commercials involved, but can still afford those type of platforms. And there you will get a very particular audience, very niche audience. It's not you are going to bombard your content with a generic audience. These are all filmmakers, these are all industry specific people. They get to know about your profiles and your event, right? So very niche on particular industry specific audience you will get it through tied up with these type of platforms actually. And what are the latest tools that we can use of it, as obviously as the other team mentioned about the Apple Vision Pro is coming up with a lot of experience in the content VR ecosystem. So start optimizing your content to render in those capabilities. That will help us to stream and engage the audience in that way, so that we will introduce a VR specific content, this VR specific short films as a one more content that is available in our platform, right? For example, if you go to Shortfundly, we will categorize the content in different settings. Like for example, you can go to the page and you can explore the short films, web series, and we have a filter with latest short films, language specific filters, and also we have upcoming award winning filters, and category based. We can introduce a VR specific kind of category where feature all the VR specific content over here. The system and everything is ready. We are looking for those type of content to get featured over here. So that's the point I'm trying to make. And as Jay said, yes, we look for 3D animation specific content, because there is not much content available in short film content category. So that's a very good content, right? Content type you can explore definitely. So as a filmmaker, yes, I have a script and ready, everything is ready. Which one I should better position my content into the market, right? If you have that question, then these are all the perfect answers for your question, that you should explore more on the VR. And also you can create uh, audio that fit into this quality. And also you can engage VR specific content as well as 3D specific content to help engage in your content creating journey, right? Those who are new joiners, please stay with us. We still continue the flow. You can take it to your answers queries by end of this session. Okay, please stay with us for a few minutes. And the physical screening, we had a good amount of experience in the existing local players. They will introduce, as part of the screening, they introduce or the real artists and talents. They give an invite, like concert singers, rappers. They will invite, and we officially partner with them. So the rapper will do a continuous instead of continuous short film screening, they will put a break and a rapper doing a live event with them, with an audience, right? So that way you can even still more engage. You can also give a stage to the rapper to perform his talents, and also this will help you to bring another set of engagement with an audience. So okay, I came into the physical screening, and but I even got more, right? So the surprising element that you add into the physical event, that brings excitement to the audience, and also they'll that will make you as a talk of the town kind of a notion that you bring into the event. Okay, so as Generation 360 team, like I said, yes, the experimental unconventional storytelling techniques will still work in the market, but be aware that you are all here, and we are all ready to support your content filmmaking journey. Okay, and 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 I request everyone to stay connected for another couple of slides to happy to take your answer all your questions. So these are all the things we always suggest to our filmmakers who are all getting and joining with our team. And what are the general short film screening trends in India and global? That is a very generic topic and Q&A that everyone have in their mind. So I try to answer that thing in this slide. So as said, LGBTQ content stands out in the market, and there is no obviously no content in that space. So people or OTTs are look for such content. So if you have anything plans to make a content, try to do it in this way. These are all market approach. I'm saying I'm not forcing anyone to do this. To be honest, we're not forcing anyone to do this thing. But these are all the trends as a topic. I'm just relating the data points. These are the trends or hot topics that are going on in the market. So if you're trying to do a new content, try to give some attention to this, and also it will help you to build your profile and different genres of making, right? And geopolitical content that the Gaza war is going on. So that then a small short film with geopolitical content. No, very few people are making. Even outside India, people are making such content. But we need from an Indian flavor content that that's tell a beautiful story in terms of emotional connect, in terms of in a geopolitical context. And also, as I said, the startup and business motivational content of short films also picked up. A lot of people are giving time, effort to watch and read, listen on a podcast or a short film content in these topics will get to a more audience attention. So that is very much engaging the existing audience of OTTs. Okay, and instead of a regular content, yes, you can make a regular content and get a feel good emotional connect, or you can make it as a very comedy genre, like a stress free life. Okay, I'm done with my weekdays work. I'm sit and watch some interesting latest short films. If you make them laugh and stress free, people are definitely get connected with your content. They will like and share and celebrate your content. Okay, so these are the different content category that works in the OTT market, that we are not randomly putting this. We do have analytics data, and we do have market analysis and day in day out. So as per our analytics, we do have more engagement in horror and thriller kind of category, that content getting more engaged by our audience, especially in Shortfundly OTT marketplace audience. They are doing this type of, but we are not limiting here, right? We are not limit in this content category. We will welcome all different content category, experimental content category, but these are all market trends that we are trying to bring into your attention. Even globally, people are look for such content. And so there are some screening promotion techniques are available, that you can partner with the OTT platform, send out an email to all their audience about your screening event, and there are push notification tools are available. Uh, so I am just telling these are all conventional Facebook ads, as well as Quora ads is there, Instagram or other social media platforms, Google ads is there, but these are all different notion altogether. You're not never think of or never read of in any blog, right? So these are all various tools are available, but if you're not aware, just take it from here and start working on it, right? And as we all suggest to filmmakers, you need to break up your budget in such a way that you need to have an online review budget, so that make sure your short film get a good reviewing budget. And also you need to allocate some budget for screening and PR and promotion budget, post production budget, film festival participation budget, right? And also like OTT release car budget, that's all coming up in the industry. So make sure you need to do a better budget breakup planning, that for your content as an evolving industry, you have to do a lot of planning when you're better position your content in the market. Even a very traditional way people are doing it, but if you stay connected, stay relevant with the industry, you need to allocate such budget so that you will not miss up any opportunity within the OTT industry. And finally, as I share some quick ChatGPT demo, which I share it with you, and also I have some more ChatGPT demos available with me. We can discuss after this session. But the ChatGPT will be the very AI tool will be very helpful for you to smart working, and also you can do a better screening engagement in social medias and other open platforms actually. And also we discovered one more tool in the internet, that you can sell your screening ticket as an NFT tickets, that if you're inviting global audience for your screening event, if it is an online, then we figured out this ticket selling tool. They will help you to create and sell NFT tickets, that too for your physical event. So they provide solutions for festivals. They do an event marketing. They have a bunch of other things are available, but whatever is relevant for you, you can take it. And they do have a very reasonable pricing. And we are not affiliate for them, to be honest. We just explore this tool and we are trying to use it for our own purpose. At the same time, we share this knowledge to the other filmmakers community that we work with. So they have a startup plans. You can explore that as part of your ticket selling journey. So you can plan these type of tools where you can sell your tickets. As I said, there are plenty of tools. There is a Paytm Insider is there, Luma is there. We are selling, and Ticket is another startup that you can sell the tickets. All events is also one ticket selling tool. Even our Shorted In is also, most of them are familiar with Shorted In screening. And as I said, Good Show is from Chennai. They're doing some good things. And this new tool which we recently discovered, and they do have a very decent NFT based ticket selling is they are doing it as a startup. Okay. And finally, what's next, right? So we have learned a lot of things on a very fine Sunday evening. So you just prepare yourself for the filmmaking as a content creator. Let the other part, like you just partner with the OTT platforms, or you can partner with other you have to build your own in-house team to take care of all these things. So as a filmmaker or a team, you just focus on your creating part. Let other people handle this NFT based things, KYCs, all other assets creations. Everything will take care of by the rest of your in-house teams, or you partner with someone in the industry and start doing it. So Shortfundly team is available, Generation 360 team is available for you to support in all these aspects in the industry. And one more bonus tips that we do it for every webinar, that there are OTT licensing part is picking up in the market. So you can start exploring different OTTs partnership to do a pan-India OTT licensing of your content and global licensing OTT of your content, right? So for that, you have to at least first level list and stream it with us. Then only we can help you with this OTT licensing, and you can generate revenue through this licensing, content licensing. So that you can definitely check it out in the market. This is more of a bonus tips that you can take it out from this webinar. Apart from screening, this is a very good opportunity that you can definitely explore. And thanks a lot for your patience and time for stay connected and exploring all these tools and everything. We will happy to answer your questions, and you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, and my entire team is available over call, and also JS team is also available over the phone. So you can shoot out an email, or you can connect with us on LinkedIn or email. So all of these things are available, and I'm open up for questions now. Okay. Anything else, guys? To become a celebrity
Sir,
is also.
you
Yes.
now one.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you were talking about OTT release certificate, no, sir. It is given by the government, or how it is? Like you had put Pan India, and how it is, sir?
Yes. So if you look at Shortfundly ka platform, so we were started giving um, different services. Okay, and one of the services is a sensor certificate, obviously. Uh, so sensor certificate is a very private one. We are focusing on. So we are working on various services here. One is the sensor certificate. This sensor certificate will help you to do your certified release of online and uh, uh, OTT ka streaming. Okay, this is, you're not focusing on a theater release ka screening certificate. This is a sensor certificate with blockchain technology that you can download this certificate and attach in your content, and wherever you put it, that will get recognized.
Okay, sir. But that is given by the censor certificate will be given by the government.
Not, it's a private body only, not a government thing.
Private.
That's why I'm very clearly saying we are not engaging in a physical theater screening. Physical theater screening only taken care by the government, because
Okay.
it's reaches to a general public audience, right? Here also in OTT, we'll do a sensor certificate, and it's valid for online and OTT ka streaming. And end of the day, we will have all these details, like it's a U by A, the content type, and everything, and that is certified by our entity, and it's valid for globally.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anything else? You can check out and explore this part over here. And someone is asking for opportunity in intern. Um, yes, we do have a intern openings. I'll definitely, you can reach out to us in another contact number. We will share it with you. What are the requirements on there in the media space ka internship? Um, so would you like to suggest to get things working in? Yes. Yes, Ashish, you can ask your questions.
Um, can I ask a question? One more question, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So my question will be this preview you were talking about in theaters, and that will be through you will be contacting the common audience, or the people who are in the film industry
We'll do both. So we will
for
list
preview
your.
release.
Yes, so we will say, for example, if you Google it, you can check it out. Preview theaters list in the particular city. Let's say Chennai, you have some preview theaters are available in the market. In Pune, we have. In Mumbai, we have. So we have partner with them and then take a physical screening over there, and we do the marketing, we do the promotion campaign for you for your physical event. So bringing an audience, will list out your physical screening event in Book My Show, other ticketing platform that we partner with, and help you to bring audience also.
Oh, that's very nice. And what will be the like approximate cost to do all these things?
Yes, it depends on the city. The price will definitely vary. We will have a package for per cities level available. You can reach out to me in offline the same number that we share it no
Yes,
in the
sir.
WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. Okay.
In
Okay.
WhatsApp, I will help you out with my team.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And anything else?
Okay.
Any other questions from anyone?
Okay.
The child is very cute.
Okay.
Yeah, so there.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, sir, so you're asking, Sapnil is asking some helping become celebrities also.
Okay.
So we will help you in pushing your profile to the maximum level within the OTT space. Not we're not guarantee anyone to become a celebrity, but we'll highlight your profile, highlight your work,
Okay.
content, everything within the industry for sure. If your content and your profile and team, then it will really helpful.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, anybody else have any other questions? Sir?
Okay.
Sorry. Is anyone else have any other questions or I think
ஹலோ
yes.
சார் தட்சிணாமூர்த்தி பேசுகிறேன் சார்.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
சார் இப்போ டாக்குமெண்ட்ரி ஃபிலிமுக்கு லைவான ஸ்டோரி இருக்கு என்கிட்ட இருக்கு சார்.
ஓகே ஓகே.
அது ஏதாவது பண்ணணும்னு வாய்ப்பு இருக்காங்க சார்?
சார் நம்ம டீமை ரீச் அவுட் பண்ணுங்கள், கண்டிப்பாக நம்ம உங்களுக்கு அதில் எதனா ஹெல்ப் பண்ண முடியுமா பார்க்குறோம்.
சரிங்க சார். எனக்கு எப்படி சார் யார் அட்மின் நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய டைரக்ட் கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர் தான் எனக்கு சொல்லுங்கள் சார்.
சார் இது நம்பரில் இருக்குது இல்லைங்களா, சேட்டில் உங்களுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கோம் இதுலேயும்.
சரிங்க.
ஸோ இந்த சேட்டில் பாருங்கள், உங்களுக்கு கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர் டீட்டெயில்ஸ் இருக்கும். நீங்கள் வாட்ஸ்அப்பில் எங்கள் டீமை ரீச் அவுட் பண்ணலாம். எஸ்.
சரிங்க சார். சரிங்க சார்.
எஸ்.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ சார்.
யா. Anything else, guys? I think someone raise a hands. Ashish and yeah, so you can feel free to ask your questions here. People from different geos are joining, so I just answered them locally, even hyper locally. So yes, obviously it's a very vast topic. It's not get even covered by one session, but we will do a couple of other sessions also. Like we will dig into some topics. You can raise it in upcoming sessions also. So if you have any particular questions or anything related to, sorry, this is not clear, even dig into more details, we'll happy to get connected and share it, answer it to your questions. Yes, yes, Aziz, I think I got a thumbs up from you. Anyone else? Any other questions from anyone? I think Gulajit, you're trying to ask something. Okay, Barangunda. Yeah, Barangunda, sir, need a webinar for sound departments also. Okay, we'll definitely plan. So if you have any particular topic, just share with us, or you can tag Shortfundly in social media, ask a comment or message. Okay, sound design, yeah. We will bring some industry experts in the webinar and try to share some more knowledge on that part also. Definitely we can do that, because we are covering each month we are trying to cover one topic. So every month Shortfundly is continuously doing such webinars to engage our filmmakers community, not only India, globally. So globally filmmakers are joining, engaging with this all the way. Okay, Parankunda, I'll make a note. We will so can we look at this as a full-time career or a freelancer? Yes, that's a great question. So Ashish, so nowadays, how an Instagrammer or if you quote like a influencers or a YouTuber can make this as a full-time career, they're making run out of money from YouTube, right? They make money out of YouTube via their ads, and also influencers are collab with brands, they're making revenue from it. So why don't we as a filmmaker, especially short film filmmakers, are trying to use such techniques, or you just partner with this type of short film kind of a OTT marketplace or other OTT players in the market to partner with, and you can make this short film making as a full-time career, right? So Shortfundly specifically working on this mission to help filmmakers to start generating revenue. So we onboard a content, we will release it, and also we'll give them a revenue share in all content releasing people who are all partner with us. We'll do OTT release, revenue share, physical screening, promotions, and also we will take your content into film festivals events. Even we do Shortfundly even do a film festival event in our brand name Shortfundly. So Shortfundly ka summer festival entries are already open up. Um, so that also you can partner out, and you can try it out to nominate your good quality content. So all in one place you will get all these 5 different benefits, that you can connect with festival events and networking, screening, OTT release, and also you can partner with the promotions effort, and get connected with other festival events. Which means we are also partner with other festival events to feature their event into our platform, and we will just act as a bridge between filmmaker and film festival events. So we validate festival events to connect the right set of filmmakers with the right set of events. That's also we are doing it as part of Shortfundly journey. Yeah, so can you suggest some good editing tools or software that make short films? Yes, there are plenty of other tools are there. I will you just stay connect with us. I will take my tech team or internal team to help you out to engage more on the tool side of, or we'll also continuously putting some blog posts and articles that you can make use of those tools for your editing and promotions things effort. Anything else, guys? Yeah, I think someone is recently joined. Hi Nitish.
Hello, sir.
Hi. So if you have any specific questions to this, you can ask. We are almost in the last session of this webinar. So I'm just trying to answer all the questions for all the active participants. And thanks for patiently stay connected in this webinar session. It's been more than an hour of time. We just started on 5 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock, so 2 hours back to back learnings and things. So please try to apply that in your filmmaking career and grow more and build some success stories in filmmaking. That is the intent of doing all these webinars actually. Yes. Yes. So Parankunda, yes, you're asking about producing a short films that will help. Yes. Shortfundly is as per as at least as per right now we are co-producing short films with our known contacts, known references. For example, AHA OTT is a Telugu known OTT in the market. If AHA OTT is producing some short films, we will also co-produce. We are not directly fully involved in the producing part because that is not our core business line. So if any OTTs that if you agreed or you signed a paper with them, right? For example, you take a deal with Disney Plus Hotstar. If they agree for some level, um, and if you want to co-produce Shortfundly as part of this thing, then we will also come into picture and we'll started co-producing in the market. But that is not our core business. We'll do in a very minimalistic way. Yes. Yes, the entire session will be available in the recording. We already recording this session. We will share it by end of the session as a YouTube video link. So we will post it in our social medias as well as in our groups. Yes, Ashish. We will yes. So as an influencers, right? So influencers are YouTube content creators. They just pick a random topic from the industry, right? They put a random news. They're just reading something, or they'll pick a real time news, and they start making a content. So people are still reading about it. They are searching about it. For example, IPL is going to start. They have started making IPL relevant content so that they will still relevant in the market. So that is the way influencers or YouTubers are continuously making content, and also they will continuously engaging audience, fans, and also generating revenue, right? But as a filmmakers, the case is something different. As a filmmakers, we all work together and write a bounded script, assemble a team, shoot, and then release it, right? So our journey is something different than on a YouTuber or influencer. So these are two different things. But what we are trying to build here is as a Shortfundly platform. What are the continuous way you can make revenue out of your content, right? That's where we are coming to the picture in the market. Like Generation 360 also come into the picture into the market to help all filmmakers to generate revenue through OTT content selling, content का ticket sale, film screening का ticket sale revenue generation, film festival participation का revenue generation, and content का licensing generation, revenue generation. So most of the OTTs nowadays, people are asking me a lot of questions related to, sir, will you buy the content for outrage? That notion is already gone from the market. Even in the COVID time, people are buying the content because OTTs were very much accessible, lot of viewing showing interest. Now people are going into theaters as well as they are engaging with OTTs. So the secondary option is the OTT, but anytime anywhere they can access. That is the beauty of OTT. So that is a major advantage is there. That's why content creators have started approaching listing their content in OTTs, but most of the OTTs have started purchasing content in outlets. You can give the content for non-exclusive basis or exclusive basis, and also you can generate revenue through these different revenue streams. Okay, so that's the way you can continuously generating revenue from your content, right? You're just done with your film, partner with the OTT, release it, and started generating revenue as a passive income for your filmmaking career. Okay, you release it and you go for next film next film making. The revenues that counted from your OTT partner, if they assure it or if they give a strategic plan, and no OTT including Shortfundly give you any assured returns. If somebody making such false commitments or goosebump moments, don't believe with them, because in the notion as a content creators they are all doing some nasty stuff in the market. They are polluting the industry actually. So don't give up your ears for goosebumps newses. Ask them the strategy, how they bring the revenue, how they support in the long run. So these three things, if you get it, are properly clarified from any OTT platforms or OTT platform marketplace like Shortfundly or other platform in the industry. Stick with them, work with them, and enjoy your benefits with them. Hope I answered this, Ashish. Yeah. Thanks. I think let's give it a space for some other people also, so that I'll try to answer rest of them their questions also. Anyone else, guys? Like any other questions? I'm happy to do that. I'll wait for 2 more minutes, uh, so that we'll get the queries answered and we'll close the sessions also. So if anyone have any other questions, you can reach out to us in our LinkedIn or call numbers. Now, if you're having any phone problem or internet issues, reach out to us at any point of time.
எப்போ அந்த அப்பா அந்த பாட்டு ரொம்ப அடிக்கிறப்பா.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for your patience and time.
அப்பா.
Stay connect with us. We will every month we will conducting
Hello.
conducting a webinar.
Hello.
And yes, Parangunda, you can follow our WhatsApp community. We have an active community. I will share the links also here.
Pa. Pa.
One second.
Pa. Pa. Po.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
அப்பா அந்த
So I will share the community link here. You can connect with us. You will get a relevant update from us actually in all the live projects. There are a lot of we are maintaining. Maybe I can share some screens also here, so that you will get to know okay what's going on and how it relevant to you, right? So you can start jumping and joining on this WhatsApp community. So we are internally managing international filmmakers community, India specific community here. So on a last note, I'll share my screen and showcase how this community structure will look like. If you look at Shortfundly OTT community, so we come in the community wise, we are sending all the Shortfundly film festivals event update, all our newsletters, announcement, product announcement, everything will come here. And also like we have a different community like Shortfundly South. There we are sharing casting calls, auditions, updates, screening, anything related to filmmaking. You will get an update over here. Pan India filmmakers, movies promotions, Telugu short films ka promotions, general short films ka promotions, Bengali language specific thing, film festivals updates, even crowdfunding, web series ka updates. We have short film screening ka updates, album songs release ka updates. So all different international filmmakers ka group and country specific OTT partners and also we have a country specific filmmakers who can engage with us. That's also you will get an access to it. So Sri Lanka, we have US, UK, Malaysia. So country specific audience also we have, and we carefully reviewing all the profiles who are all relevant to that. Then only we are adding it. We are not spamming this group. It's very particularly curated and admin managed group, so we won't allow any spams over here. It's perfectly curated for filmmakers only. So that's why you're getting very authentic messages, and the casting calls and or audition update that you will get it through our groups. We have a dedicated group for auditions and casting calls. That also you can engage, and we will validate in one level, and also our known references post we're sharing it, but don't pay any fees or anyone to that thing, and don't engage your photos or anything with them. Just directly contact them, and also you can directly engage with them through WhatsApp or calls. Then if you feel trusted or if you're able to meet them physically, then you can do it, right? and but we are all bringing all different opportunities that is there in the market. Lot of short films makers are putting their casting calls, auditions ka requirement in our group. Every day we are continuously putting this. And if you have a requirement, say for example you want to hire a guy who for your short film, if you want to work with an assistant directors, then you just create this type of a posters and share it with us. We will feature it in our group. Okay, that's also available, that we will, if it is a pan India requirement or a particular geographical requirement, mention it, we will share it on the relevant groups alone. Take, guys, anything else or shall we wind up? So as I said, I will share my official so this is our official number. You can connect with us, our team, on for any queries. For any queries, we'll keep get connected. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, sir.
டேய் கொஞ்ச நேரம் பேசானு இருங்களேன்டா, முடிய போகுது.
Thank you, sir.
சார் வேறு யாருக்காவது ஏதாவது கொஷின்ஸ் இருக்கா பர்டிகுலராக? காலில் ரீச் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. கிளம்பு கிளம்பு, போ 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 போ, எந்த கிளம்பு கிளம்பு கிளம்பு, போகலாம் போகலாம். ஓ எந்திரி தோ, எந்திரி தோ, சி சி. இருடா இருடா.